Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Welcome back into Northland Basketball. It's time for the boys varsity matchup on tonight's big showdown at Hatch Toyota Arena. The number 15 ranked Show Low Cougar Boys Varsity Basketball Club is about to take on number 27 Blue Ridge as we bring you Northland Basketball, presented here at the Sports Zone, live from Hatch Toyota Arena. We welcome you in, everybody, and out on the floor, they're about to go through the starting lineups in this one. This is a critical game. For the Show Low Cougars, well, they're going to make the playoffs. They're number 15 right now, and it doesn't matter really what happens tonight or what happens against Winslow to wrap up their season. Show Low is in the playoffs. Obviously, 2 losses to wrap up the regular season will hurt them, and hurt them quite a bit. But at number 15 right now, if they can manage this win and manage to beat Winslow, they're going to be there. They're going to get a home playoff game, a first round home playoff game, and they would love to play at home in front of their crowd. We're going to see if that's something that happens for them, and of course, a big win over Blue Ridge tonight would go a long way toward that happening. See the rankings there on the scoreboard there. As you also look at the 2 athletic directors there from these 2 teams, there is Scott Hoffmeyer on the left and Jeremy Hathcock on the right. They're going to announce the starting lineups. We're going to let them do that here. We'll listen in as they make those announcements, and we'll get some things straightened out for you.
David over here.
Well, you probably can't understand. You probably can't understand the public address announcer here. Well, you can't really understand him anyway if you're at the arena. So we'll give you those starting lineups here as we get ready to go. They are going to do the national anthem here at Show Low High School, and we'll go ahead and check that in as well. The Pledge of Allegiance, as you just noticed. Doing some final checks here to make sure that everything we have in the book is the same as what they are working with out there on the floor, and it looks like Show Low checks out for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like they might be missing at least one player who's been on the the roster previously. They have added a player as well. They've added a couple of players. I see that Trenton Trickey is added to the varsity roster here late in the season as the opening tip is controlled by Show Low. We are underway with Northland Basketball, everybody. It's presented by the Sports Zone. Here's a whistle and a foul is called right off the bat. And Preston Power is going to get an opportunity at the foul line. The guy that committed the foul is Caleb Mink. Caleb's first foul of the game. And we'll see if Preston can make it the first points of the game at the line. He does. The first foul shot is good. As we bring you into the action here at Hatch Toyota Arena. And 1-0 Show Low, the number 15 ranked team in the state. And a 2-0 lead for Show Low over number 27 Blue Ridge. The Yellow Jackets need a win here tonight, big time. If they get a win over Show Low in this one, that might be enough to get them inside playoff range. So we watch a three go in from Aureliano Cruz. Cruz has his first points there. He got the nice bounce on the road here at Show Low. And a 3-2 lead right now for the Yellow Jackets. Pass inside, Cutter Seeley out to Nash Brewer. It's Cameron Wallenstein. Those are three-year starters. Here's a fourth, Thomas Ellsworth, and Preston Power is the other. As Wallenstein dribbles in, pulls up with that nice left-handed release of his, and he's got his first points from 17 feet out. And at the 7-minute mark, just 1 minute into the first quarter, Show Low pulls back in front, but not for long, because Jason Bonito connects on the second Yellow Jacket three early on in the first quarter, and it is 6-4. 6-4, the lead for the Yellow Jackets over Show Low. Cross court, Cutter Seeley out on top, Thomas Ellsworth. Back to Seeley, playing catch with Ellsworth to the high post. Power, left side. Nash Brewer drives, and it's too strong off the glass, no good. Rebound eventually comes down to Elijah Danford. Danford brings it up to Bonito for the Yellow Jackets. His reverse lay-in try is no good, and it's collected by Cameron Wallenstein. And Show Low's got the ball. Wallenstein into the paint to Nash Brewer. The shot is up. Wallenstein for three. It's no good. And knocked out by Brewer. So the Yellow Jackets take over. And we'll see what they can do. These two teams battling it out, as are the rest of those teams here in the 3A East. Huge game right here. Take a look at the standings for you. In the East, as we get Jason Bonito working in the paint. He has the ball knocked around a little bit, but he picks it right back up. Branson Begay drives. Cutter Seeley knocked it out of his hands. He's got it back. Seeley does. Up the floor to Brewer, to Power for the shot. And Show Low runs the transition nicely. Preston Power getting the points at the end of it on the assist from Nash Brewer. And we're tied at 6. 5:15 on the clock in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us on the radio in the White Mountains as Danford pulls up, and Danford splashes the big three. Elijah has the third Yellow Jacket three of the first quarter. They are on fire out there. I don't think Blue Ridge has missed a three-point try, and they're going to get the ball. Nope, tipped. Show Low throws it into backcourt. Not tipped, I guess. And I didn't think it was tipped, but I thought the official said it was tipped by Show Low or by Blue Ridge. The Yellow Jackets did not. They'll get it for the inbound to Bonito. As you saw that replay a moment ago, Elijah Danford connecting on the third Yellow Jacket three. They lead 9-6. Drive, and Branson Begay is fouled. Two of those Cougar defenders, Preston Power and Cutter Seeley, converged on him, and it was Preston getting whistled for the foul, his first of the game. And a 9-6 advantage for the Yellow Jackets. And Branson Begay with the foul shot. It's good. Second try is off the back iron. Nash Brewer with the rebound. Well, the Winslow Bulldogs had a half a game lead over Holbrook starting today. 6-2 record for Winslow, 6-3 record for Holbrook. Snowflake was a half game behind the Roadrunners at 5-3. Show Low at 4-4. Payson at 3-6. And Blue Ridge bringing up the rear at 1-7. 1-7. The record for the Yellow Jackets. Right now they've got the 10-6 lead. Begay drives, and it's taken away by Cameron Wallenstein. Nice outlet from Wallenstein to Thomas Ellsworth, and he finishes with the left hand. The shot is good for Ellsworth.
Hey, coach.
Cougars pulled to within 2 here in the first quarter. Danford way downtown. That's going to slide in and out of there. No good. Rebound Brewer. Cholo's back in business. A 3 for Seeley on the way, and that's off the front iron. No good. Cholo misses. Rebound, Jason Bonito. He'll bring it up. Those hot pink shoes of his. Drop it back to Danford. Thought about a 3 again. Gave it up to Caleb Mink, and now Bonito on the right angle with the basketball. To Branson Begay, 3:35 remaining in the first quarter. 10-8, Blue Ridge in front. And Bonito misses from 3. The rebound to Show Low. Ellsworth up in the front court. Danford picks him up defensively. Cutter Seeley lobs one inside to Cameron Wallenstein, who turns quickly and deposits that one for a basket. And it's 10-10. Show Low ties it again. 3:04 remaining. First quarter. Danford on the way for a 3. No good. And Nash Brewer again, a rebound. Boy, Nash has a bunch of rebounds here in the first quarter. Cameron Wallenstein on the baseline, missed a shot. Rebound, Preston Power, rejected by Caleb Mink. Caleb blocks the shot. Bonito on the try. He drove and unable. He had to adjust and try with the left hand. Couldn't get it to go down. So it's back to the Cougars. Wallenstein back outside. Preston Powers' 3 is going to bounce off, no good. And it's Elijah Danford for the Yellow Jacket rebound with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter. We're tied at 10 apiece. Thanks for joining us on our radio broadcast. Mix 98, KRFM. Branson Begay drives, and he tried to slide one up there under the arms of the defender, Preston Power. That might be Preston's second foul of the game, and that's going to be trouble right there. Nope, they're going to say Nash Brewer. Brewer is the guy that gets called for the foul. That'll be team foul number 2 in the game on the Cougars. First foul of the game on Brewer. And the free throw is good. First one anyway for Branson. 11-10. The Yellow Jackets pull in front again. They also bring Trevor Byers into the game. Mason Bigos has come into the game for the Cougars. Bigos has it at the top of the key. Playing catch with his teammates. Brewer to Preston Power at the elbow. Is going to send it back outside to Brewer. Now Wallenstein, and he'll throw it inside to Preston Power, who was trying to back Branson Begay down and couldn't get close enough. The shot is a little bit too much, a little too far over the top for Preston Power. Begay got the rebound, and it goes up the floor for the Yellow Jackets. 12-10, they're in front. 82 seconds left in the first quarter. Branson Begay, a 3 on the way, and that one's off the back iron. Wallenstein rebound, tips it to Mason Bigos. Show Low will bring it up the floor. Bigos back outside, Nash Brewer for 3, and that one is going to be good. First 3 of the night for the Cougars. Last time we watched Show Low play, they were unreal shooting 3s in the first half. They cooled down after the halftime break of that game. That's their first 3 in this one, and we've got 47 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. 13-12, Show Low's back in front. And there is a rebound for Power off a Yellow Jacket miss. Knocked out of bounds on a long pass up the floor. Knocked out by Jason Benito right there. And it will be Show Low for the inbound. Caleb Mink will leave for the final seconds of the quarter, and replacing him is Carlo Harris. Carlo Harris will anchor the middle of the Yellow Jacket defense, and he's giving up a lot of size to Cohen Stoddard, who has come in to replace Preston Power inside for Show Low. Brewer, a three-point try. It's no good. Jason Benito brings it down. Long pass. Trevor Byers flags it down. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Show Low by 1. Benito drives, can't make it. Knocked out. Show Low got a hand on it, knocked it out with 10 seconds left in the quarter. The Yellow Jackets will try and inbound to see if they can get the lead going into the second quarter. Into Danford. Right side, Benito. Drives in, shoots, and his shot is blocked. I think that was Mason Bigos that blocked it. There's also some contact there, and it was Bigos getting called for the foul. Take a look at the replay again, swing it around. Here is the pull-up. And the official says Bigos got some contact, maybe on the forearm, and that's his first foul of the game. 2 shots for Jason Benito. Ties the game at 13 with the first one. 5.5 seconds left in the quarter. And he's going to get a nice little bounce for the second one. That's good. Yellow Jackets in front. Inbound. Brewer. And it's going to be a long three-point try. No good. Keegan Kobzowitz had come into the game, and his shot was no good from straight over the top. And the Yellow Jackets lead Show Low 14-13 at the end of the first quarter in this boys varsity game. Stand by for more Northland Basketball presented right here at the Sports Zone.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service. We have expanded our network for more coverage and improved internet plans for your home. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo-owned, Navajo proud.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Back into it, everybody. Back into the second quarter of this broadcast of Northland Basketball at the Sports Zone. My name is Floyd Simmons. We get a whistle and a foul. That'll be against Blue Ridge. The Yellow Jackets get whistled. They said 22, but I think they just meant 2. There's no... Oh, that's Show Low. Show Low. Okay, he'll get the whistle the other way. Cohen Stoddard. The officials know exactly what they're doing, that veteran crew out there. It's the broadcaster who has no clue. 7:22 on the clock in the second quarter. Jason Benito pulls the trigger. Got the nice pass. Bigos with the assist. No, not Bigos. That's a wrong team again. Trevor Byers, the assist. And Jason Bonito, the three-point make, his second three of this first half. And it's the threes that are keeping Blue Ridge in this game. And in fact, in front right now by 4, 17-13. And they're going to get the ball back on a Show Low turnover. Byers has it to Bonito in the corner. He is guarded by Thomas Ellsworth. And he's going to cross him up and drive and score. Count the basket. What a play by Jason Bonito. As he was determined, it just felt like he wanted to. He had a little something to show Thomas Ellsworth, and Thomas ended up also picking up a foul. So that was a big make for Bonito, and he gets the and one, and Jason's got 11 first half points for the Yellow Jackets. They lead right now 20-13. Number 27, Blue Ridge. Number 15, Show Low. This is a big game for both teams. A win for Blue Ridge might be enough to put them in the playoff picture. They've, of course, got a remaining game against Winslow. And win both of those games, and I think Blue Ridge gets into the playoffs. Cohen Stoddard, by the way, just picked up his second foul, and I think he might be, coach is going to get him, I think, and Nash Brewer getting ready to check back in. The guys on the floor right now for Show Low: Cutter Seeley, Cohen Stoddard, Cameron Wallenstein, Thomas Ellsworth, who is guarding Jason Bonito right now, and Preston Power. Yellow Jackets come out here and score 8 points, the first 8 points of the second quarter. Maybe that's 6 points. 20-13, let one fly, and Elijah Danford has his second three for the Yellow Jackets. They lead by 10, 23-13, under 6 minutes left in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report at the halftime break. Cutter Seeley to the top, Thomas Ellsworth, Cameron Wallenstein, and he gets called for the travel. That'll be another Show Low turnover. So Show Low's come out, and they're having their issues here in the final minute or so of the first quarter, and now this right here, the first couple of minutes of the second quarter, they got to regroup, get it together. And for their coach, James Simmons, I think the objective always seems to be hit your shots. He always feels like if they'll hit their shots, and he encourages guys, if you're open, you shoot the basketball. Plain and simple. There's no holding it. This is not Hoosiers, okay? Gene Hackman's not the coach here. He's not telling you 5 passes and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. No, this is as Nash Brewer picks up foul number 2 on his night. Coach Simmons wants you to shoot every time you're open, and it's the style of offense he has, and it works pretty well for him. Here's a three for the Yellow Jackets. Elijah Danford was way downtown when he released, and he's got his third three of the first half of this one. 3-point baskets are what are getting it done for Blue Ridge. Danford steals a Nash Brewer pass. Brewer almost steals it back, but tips it instead to Branson Begay, who scores. And look at this, 28-13 Blue Ridge. Brewer for 3, misses. Wallenstein rebound, and he's got the shot. Big make, much needed shot for the Cougars. Wallenstein makes it, and he got fouled. And the guy that did the fouling is Branson Begay. That'll be his first foul. Believe it or not, that is only the second foul whistled in the first half on the Yellow Jackets, the first of this quarter, and the first on Branson Begay. Wallenstein at the line, using that size advantage in the low blocks to get the rebound and the putback. And then silky smooth on the free throw try. He leads the first half scoring for Show Low. He's got 7 points. And finally, the Cougars get some points on the board in the second quarter. The Yellow Jackets have come out. They have been on fire in this first half. They have made 6 3-point baskets. Jason Bonito from the baseline. That's going to go in and out. He was trying to get it over the top of the defender, Preston Power. Tough, always tough. Shoot over the top of Preston. And he's got it in the paint this time. Preston, the shot no good. Tipped around. Trevor Byers scoops it up. on the rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Branson Begay, the ocean parted in front of him. He drives. I think he was trying to dunk it right there. But Preston Power was able to get there and influence that. Shot's no good, but Preston's got his second foul now. Second foul in the game as he came over and tried to prevent that easy basket for Branson Begay, who is now going to get 2 shots, but not before James Simmons, the head coach of Show Low, calls timeout here at Hatch Toyota Arena. Blue Ridge 28, Show Low 16 in the second quarter. Stand by for more Northland Basketball right after this.
Whoa! Did you see Cellular One's affordable connectivity plan now comes with a 100 gigabyte hotspot?
We can stream for days.
Yes, that's right. The Cellular One ACP plan now includes 100 gigabytes of LTE data. Use it as a hotspot every month in addition to unlimited data on your smartphone. Tribal land residents on government assistance programs can access the free ACP plan, including those enrolled in WIC, SNAP, Lifeline, Pell Grants, and Medicaid. Get your free ACP plan at any Cellular One store today. ACP is a government benefit program and customers must qualify. Some restrictions apply. Limited time only, non-transferable. Limited to 1 line per household.
Welcome back, sports fans. It's Branson Begay. Steps to the line. And Begay gets both of the free throws. Hey, man, when it's going your way, it's just going your way, isn't it? And right now for the Yellow Jackets, seems to be going their way. 30-16. The lead right now for Blue Ridge. Show Low boys ranked number 15 in the state. Blue Ridge at number 27 really needs this win tonight. And they're playing like it right now for their head coach, Kirby Elkins. Long distance shot tipped around and knocked out, lost out. Possession back to the Yellow Jackets on the tip out. 3:32 remaining in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tin halftime report at the break. Inbound for Jason Bonito. To Elijah Danford, Trevor Byers, Caleb Mink out there for Blue Ridge, handles it for a moment to Bonito again. Cross court to Byers. Now Branson Begay. The Yellow Jackets will take some time down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now Danford for 3. And he had the distance, but it was a little bit off to his left there. Tipped off the front iron, and Show Low's got it back after the rebound. The give and go, or rather the pick and roll to Preston Power, who stops at the elbow and got fouled in the process. The second foul of the game. Branson Begay. Second team foul on the Yellow Jackets in the second quarter. And meanwhile, Mason Bigos checks in for Cutter Seeley. Bigos joins Nash Brewer, Thomas Ellsworth, Cameron Wallentine, and Preston Power. On the other side, Branson Begay checks out of the game. Ralph Dominguez comes into this one for the Yellow Jackets. I think this is the first time we've seen Ralph today. And he is going to get called immediately for a foul trying to defend Preston Power off the Show Low inbound. It was Dominguez with his foul, his first foul of the game. 30-16, Blue Ridge in front of Show Low. 2:48 remaining till halftime, and Preston Power delivers at the line. Free throw is good. He's got 5 first half points. And now another. 4 for 4 in the game from the line for Power. Here come the Yellow Jackets. And a cross-court pass. Trevor Byers steps out with it. And Blue Ridge, a rare first half turnover. They really haven't been plagued with miscues. Between that and the fact that they've been knocking down their threes, they've got a 12-point lead right now over Show Low. 30-18 on the baseline. Wallentine, that's a travel that didn't get called. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was a travel. Wallentine elevated, and then it was like he was looking for somebody, and he came down, and I liked what he did. He kind of tried to adjust it to make it look like a Euro step kind of thing, but 2 feet up and then 2 feet down, and the official was right on it. It'll be another Show Low turnover. They have had their problems turning the ball over. Arielana Cruz is into the game for the Yellow Jackets. Blue Ridge will work it inside to Caleb Mink. He's unable to get the shot over the top of Power. Rebound Show Low. Under 2 minutes left in the half. Valentine, and his pass inside for a moment was stolen by Bonito, but he lost it out of bounds. He ends up kicking it out of bounds. Show Low will get another opportunity. This is a big possession right here for the Cougars. Three-pointer would get this thing back to a single-digit deficit. Power working. Got into the paint and then got fouled on the shot attempt. Dominguez, second foul, and the fourth team foul on Blue Ridge here in the first half. So the shots right there, like those shots, that's Preston's bread and butter, and not making him go, and then misses for the first time from the foul line too. He was 4 for 4 before that shot. So he misses that one right there. Let's see if he can secure this one for the Cougars, and he does. 1:45 left in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report at the break. The Yellow Jackets bring it across slowly. Cruz has it. Left side to Byers. Byers dribbles toward the top. Hands it off to Branson Biguet, who stops on the left angle. Cruz on the baseline. Back outside, Bonito for 3, right over the top. And that's going to rim out, no good. Wallenstein had good position. He's got the Cougars rebound. And Show Low, ranked number 15, brings it up the floor. Bigos on the baseline. And a hand check. Bonito got in front of him, and Jason gets called for his first foul today. And that's the 15th foul. That'll be 2 shots for Show Low. Bonito's first personal. And for Bigos, he and the Cougars in the bonus now on the 5th team foul. With 1:11 till halftime. And Bigos with the release. This is a great bit of English he got on. He gets a lot of backspin, and that's going to help you as it caroms around on the rim. He was able to get that first one to bounce in, and the second one was perfect for Mason Bigos, his first 2 points of the game. 1 minute left in the half. Drive, and Branson Biguet tried to feed the corner. You know, pretty good play by Nash Brewer to tip the pass, but he tipped it right back to Biguet, who drove and made the shot on the penetration. Just a bad luck play for Brewer and the Cougars. Sometimes that's how it works. That's how it goes. Hey, there's the second foul whistled on Bonito. Trying to defend Wallenstein in the paint. Cameron for 2 shots. And this one won't go in. Boy, how different 2 games can be. Show Low, the last time we saw them, seemed like they could not miss a shot. And on that night, I can't remember who they were playing, but they got a big win. I mean, it was a huge win because everything would go in for them. Here in this one tonight, not having that same luck. Trailing by 10 right now with 30 seconds left in the first half. Danford for Blue Ridge. Right side, Bonito in the corner. He's going to go baseline. Oh, look at the move he put on the defenders. But the official saying he did that by the aid of an extra step. Went around those guys like he was running a cone drill or something like that. And he was quick. Look good. Watch this again. It's a thing of beauty right there, and then go around him again. And the official says that was an extra step right there. That's a travel. So now 18 seconds on the clock, second quarter. Show Low's got it. Bigos for 3. And that's good. Big shot from Mason and the Cougars. Get it down to a 7-point game right now, and they get a steal. 3 seconds. Wallenstein from inside half court and almost got the shot. Goes off the front iron. And Show Low with the little momentum. A little bit of energy and fire to close out the first half. And they got this thing all the way down to a 7-point game. That's going to be big And you can bet they're going to try to build on that when the second half begins in a bit. And I want to thank Ryan Brewer for the cookie he just gave me. Looks like a chocolate chip cookie. I'll take it, Coach. Score here at halftime: Blue Ridge 32, Show Low 25. Basketball fans, stand by for the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report here in just a moment. This is Northland Basketball right here at the Sports Zone. Stand by.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
The team at Beeman Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond.
Well, if you're still out there with us on our broadcast, we apologize. We lost network here at Show Low High School. It happens from time to time, and we were out for a bit, but we're back here now on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Everybody, our score here: Blue Ridge 32, Show Low 25. The Yellow Jackets had a comfortable double digits lead for much of the second quarter, and then Show Low finally started to get things together in the final couple of minutes. Shaved it down, got it down to 7 points here at halftime. Again, 32-25, the score. Well, the Yellow Jackets are led in scoring by Jason Benito. I might have to recalculate these numbers, but I've got Jason at 11 points, Branson Begay with 9 points. Both of those guys, by the way, with 2 fouls each. Elijah Danford has hit three-pointers, and he's got 9 points. And Arielana Cruz has 3 points in the first half, and that came by virtue of a 3-point basket. By the way, Benito has 2 threes as well for the Yellow Jackets. On the other side, the Cougars are led by Cameron Walentine's 8 points. Preston Power has 7. Mason Bigos with 5. Nash Brewer 3. And Thomas Ellsworth has 2 points. And I just got to say, I believe that there's going to be a big emphasis on getting Preston Power jump-started in the paint, and I would expect a much bigger second half from Preston than the first. Show Low also hasn't shot the ball all that well, just 1 3-point make in the first quarter and 1 3-point basket in the second quarter, and that's not what Coach Simmons wants to see out of his Cougars. He'd like to see a lot more than that. So I think the inside-outside combination of power in the paint, get it into him, and then the drive and dish, get guys in the corners, get a little more action from outside the arc, and all of that, if they can execute, will spell good things for the Cougars. For the Jackets, well, they are going to just have to figure out how to keep on hitting from downtown and protect the basketball. I don't know what the official numbers are, but I got to believe that Show Low had at least 3 or 4 more turnovers in the first half, and the Yellow Jackets capitalized on that for the most part. There was a lot of points off turnovers for Blue Ridge in that first half. One more reminder that tomorrow the Sports Zone is off, but we do have 3 days of the 3A North Region Basketball Tournament beginning on Thursday, Friday, Saturday from Window Rock. 3 big days of that tournament. We'll grab this final timeout. We'll be back to start the second half in a moment, everybody. A 7-point Blue Ridge lead here in the boys' game. This is Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
What can you do for that special Valentine in your life? How about take them out for a romantic steak dinner at Cattleman's Steakhouse, followed by 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. Then let them know their name is in the hat to win a Valentine adventure they will never forget. Premium VIP front row tickets to Blake Shelton live in concert with special guests Dustin Lynch and Emily Ann Roberts. And if it couldn't get any better, better, add $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have a broken windshield, call the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint and treat your Valentine to steak dinner, the movies, and a shot at front row tickets to see Blake Shelton live in concert and $1,000 cash. Call today.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Laughs can be like people, a little fun and a little unique. Who doesn't love a good guffaw? And the snort? That will always be a classic. Then there's the wheeze. Nothing like the imitation of a dying vacuum cleaner to make your day. The Furniture Gallery is committed to helping you find what makes you, you. Not only will they match your style, they will do it with your budget in mind. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, will help make your house into a home. And they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
Well, the second half began. You can see the clock 45 seconds ago. Everybody apologize for not bringing you back in sooner. And, the doctor ordered more Preston power. And guess what? Preston hit a little jump shot in the paint a moment ago. Now he hits 2 free throws after being fouled by, Jason Bonito. Jason's third foul of the game. So the first 45 seconds was exactly what you'd want if you're the Show Low Cougars and exactly what you don't want if you're the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. And our score is 32-29. Blue Ridge still in front, but we got a whole different ball game now. Show Low on the comeback here. Branson Begay trapped in the corner, gets it to Bonito. Deep on the angle right side. Thomas Ellsworth guarding him. Bonito backs out, and then he gets it to Elijah Danford left side. Boy, there just seems to be a whole different energy on the floor right now. And look at that. Shot clock violation on Blue Ridge. Nobody watching, nobody noticed, nobody saw it. And that's because, it almost never is an issue, the shot clock, but it was right there, wasn't it? And again, this first 90 seconds of the second half, if you're the Yellow Jackets, you've got to be just dreading the rest of this half. There's a steal, and there's a basket. Much needed. Nice adjustment by Branson Begay. He's got now 11 points in the game. He and Jason Bonito lead the scoring for Blue Ridge, 11 points each. But right now, it just feels like it's all Show Low. The Cougars mounting their comeback. Top of the key, it's Thomas Ellsworth to Wallenstein at the free throw line. Now to Brewer, back to Wallenstein, drive, and he makes it. Great move by Cameron. And he's got 10 points in the game. And we're back to a 3-point Yellow Jacket lead, 34-31. You're listening on radio Mix 98 KRFM Show Low, the broadcast home of Sports Zone Radio. Yellow Jackets have it. 15 on the shot clock. Bonito drives, and he missed it. And there were 3 bigs in the paint for Show Low. They got the easy rebound. Left side, the jump shot no good for Ellsworth. Tips out. And it belongs to the Yellow Jackets. And it stays at 34-31. Well, Preston Powers come right out. He got a quick field goal in the paint. Maybe show you that replay of the first points of the second half here in a bit. And then he got the 2 foul shots to fall as well. And the bad news on that foul was it was Jason Bonito's third. There is Elijah Danford. After 3 threes in the first half, he gets his 4th free right there. He had a 3 in the first quarter, 2 in the second. And right there makes it a 6-point game. Nash Brewer to answer, and that one is good. Brewer with a big shot, his second 3 of the game. That's the kind of answer you want. Danford on the angle right side, and we have a whistle and a foul. That was a foul, an off-ball foul, the 3rd of the game on Branson Begay now. His 3rd, second team foul in the third quarter on the Yellow Jackets. And we're back to a 3-point game. Brewer. I thought he was going to pull the trigger and try to tie this game for 3. He had the open look, but he passed up on it. Now he'll shoot from the top of the key, and that 3 ties the game. 2 big threes back-to-back for Nash Brewer. We are tied at 37. And the Yellow Jackets have got to be feeling immense pressure right now. Ranked number 27 in the state. Huge first-half lead. It has completely evaporated. And a 3 that won't go in for Elijah Danford, but a tip out is controlled by the Yellow Jackets. So they get another chance. Caleb Mink pulls up, and his 3-point try no good. And it's saved in by Danford, but it goes into Thomas Ellsworth of Show Low. We just passed the halfway mark of the third quarter. 3:47 on the clock in the quarter. Seeley from the corner to give Show Low a lead. Not going to happen. Rebound, long rebound. Came down to Bonito. And then Nash Brewer tipped his dribble out of bounds. So the Yellow Jackets are going to set it up. Cutter Seeley started the half. He'll leave. The other starters, he just left the floor in favor of Cohen Stoddard. The other second half starters for the Cougars include Preston Power, Cameron Wallentine, Nash Brewer, and Thomas Ellsworth. The Yellow Jackets have Elijah Danford, Branson Begay. Danford open for a 3. It's on the way. It's good, but I don't know if it's going to count. There was a whistle before the shot, so I don't think that counts. The officials are going to get together and have a discussion about it. Danford's shot was perfect. It was beautiful, but I heard the whistle before the shot. They talk it over. Basket is good, they say. And the foul was on Cohen Stoddard, his 3rd of the game. So do we have that replay? Can we look at it again and see? There's Brian Sosi, the official, one of the officials here in this one. Yeah, that's kind of a clear foul on Cohen Stoddard right there, isn't it? I mean, Stoddard looked like he was trying to protect the quarterback, trying to block for the quarterback, and off the inbound. After, by the way, the shot was good to put the Jackets back in front by 3. A turnover, and then Show Low returns the favor, and they're going to turn it back to Blue Ridge. The Yellow Jackets lead 40-37. What a game. Great game in the boys' varsity showdown here tonight at Hatch Toyota Arena. Blue Ridge 40, Show Low 37. The Yellow Jackets playing for the playoff lives. Bonito dribbles in, dishes, and Begay has it rejected by Preston Power. But that's going to be Preston's 3rd foul of the game, and he's going to argue a little bit. Got to be careful, Preston. Don't want to get that 4th foul on a technical. That would be all sorts of bad for Show Low if that happened. Preston was demonstrative and questioning the call. We look at that again. Take a look at, here's the blocked shot. Bonito comes in. No, that's Begay. Boy, I don't know that Preston's argument would stand in the court of law on that. That looked like he got a pretty good chunk of the forearm there on Begay there on the shot. But, I mean, you're going to argue because you don't want that 3rd personal, right? And Power's going to pull up from the corner. Missed the shot, tipped around. Show Low got it back. Down 5. And that shot is good with contact. How about a 4-point play, possibly? I believe that was a 3 for Wallentine. Cameron going to go to the foul line. The guy that sends him there is Elijah Danford, his 1st foul today. 3rd team foul in the quarter. What a job by Wallentine. It's a 4-point play. They're going to say, I guess they're saying it was a 2-point basket, right? 2-point basket a moment ago. I thought that was a 3. But it's a 2, and the and 1. And we've got a 2-point difference here, and it's going to go back to 4. Arellano Cruz going into the paint. And he gets that runner to fall. It's 44-40. They haven't updated the clock, so your scoreboard is incorrect. It's 44-40. And there's a three for Thomas Ellsworth. Ellsworth chipping in there. So your scoreboard is showing a Show Low lead, but it's 44-43 Blue Ridge. And a steal for Show Low. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout for Show Low. They've adjusted the score now. They got that right, but Show Low will grab a timeout. Blue Ridge 44, Show Low 43. What a game going on at Show Low High School. Stand by for more in the third quarter, everybody. This is Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
When exactness is ordered, Hatch Concrete will deliver. We provide ready-mix concrete for any size job, from the do-it-yourself project to the professional construction project, delivering a variety of aggregate to suit your concrete or construction needs from granite to cinders. Hatch Concrete is not just another ready-mix concrete company. We provide quality service, quality concrete, concrete pumping, and Fox blocks where quality is not just a name, but a tradition. At Hatch Concrete, this mud's for you.
Treated to a great game here in the month of February. Getting ready for the playoffs on the way. The Show Low Cougars hosting the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. This broadcast of the Sports Zone Northland Basketball Showdown. Show Low Cougars basketball here at Hatch Toyota Arena. 92 seconds left in the third quarter. Show Low's got a chance to pull ahead again here. 44-43, Blue Ridge on top. Inbound. Thomas Ellsworth to Mason Bigos. Back to Bigos at the top. Right side, Ellsworth for three. It's on the way, and it's a little short. And rebounded by Keegan Kobzowitz to Preston Power in the paint. Lost it, but Bigos scoops it back up. This shot on the way. Bigos can't get the runner. And finally tipped and controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Caleb Mink on the rebound. And the Yellow Jackets bring it across. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Blue Ridge 44, Show Low 43. Mix 98, KRFM Show Low. The broadcast home of Sports Zone Radio. Those listening on radio across the White Mountains. Ariana Cruz to Danford, way downtown, and he got it! 26 feet out there, he said, I'll take the shot. Danford has had an amazing game shooting for Blue Ridge. 6 threes in this one. And Bigos answers with a three on the other side. These two teams shooting the lights out here in this one tonight. At least in the second half. There's Danford. We've got now 10 seconds left, third quarter. Close game, 1 point game, and the fadeaway no good. Rebound Show Low. And a long shot to try to beat the buzzer, won't go in. Blue Ridge will have a 47-46 lead to start the fourth quarter in just a moment. Great game at Hatch Toyota Arena. Stand by for more Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service. We have expanded our network for more coverage and improved internet plans for your home. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Not only does Perkins Cinders dominate site excavation, driveway building, and underground utility installation, they operate cinder pits and mines where they are literally crushing materials year-round. Don't just finish a construction job, crush it. Perkins Cinders, helping you get a load of this.
Hey, let's get this fourth quarter underway, basketball fans. Welcome back to Northland Basketball at the Sports Zone. I'm Floyd Simmons. That's James Simmons on the bench there, the head coach of the Show Low Cougars. His team ranked number 15 in the state at the start of this one today. Overall records between these two teams as Preston Power just got whistled again. And Preston is losing his mind a little bit. He's got to be careful, Preston. Got to watch out. That's 4 fouls on Power. Show Low cannot afford to lose the big guy. Inbound to Elijah Danford, and his three-point try is no good. Show Low's got a chance to pull ahead right there. Preston starts the fourth quarter, picks up his fourth foul. He's trying to get the lob underneath. Two much smaller defenders working on power. Here's a ball batted out of bounds by Jason Bonito. He's got to be careful. Bonito's got 3 fouls of his own for the Yellow Jackets. And we are at the 7.5-minute mark left in regulation. 47-46, Blue Ridge in front of Show Low as the fourth quarter gets underway. Folks, my name is Floyd Simmons, bringing you this broadcast of Northland Basketball. Inbound. It's taken away by the Yellow Jackets. Here they go. Nice pass and a travel, yeah. Caleb Mink is coming up the right wing. Branson Begay trying to push the ball up the floor in transition. Take another look at the replay. And that was just a little shuffle there of the feet. Danford tips a pass. Cutter Seeley picks it up for Show Low. Keep it alive for the Cougars. Outside, Bigos, Mason Bigos. These 5 on the floor for Show Low. Mason Bigos, number 3. Thomas Ellsworth, jersey number 5. From the corner, that's number 10. That's Cutter Seeley. Cameron Wallenstein, number 24, is out there. And so is number 2, Nash Brewer. And a shot from the corner for Seeley won't go in. He's had a hard look night shooting the ball tonight for Show Low. And the Yellow Jackets will take over. Branson Begay, right side. And he's going to dribble out to the top. To Danford, and now Bonito in the corner, and his jump shot is no good. Show Low's got it back. Chance to pull ahead here as they push it up the floor. Into the corner, Thomas Ellsworth back outside. Nash Brewer pulls up for 3, and that's going to be off the mark. Tipped, and Caleb Mink got into Cutter Seeley, and Caleb commits the foul. Mink picks up his second foul. That'll be the first team foul in the fourth quarter on the Yellow Jackets. Show Low's got the one team foul. It was Preston Power getting called a moment ago. Seeley will check out of the game, and he is replaced by Hadley Dazen. Hadley Dazen checks in for, I believe that's the first time we see Hadley today. Comes in for Show Low, takes the inbound pass, plays catch with Thomas Ellsworth on the right angle. Ellsworth drives, and too much on it. Missed the shot. Rebound. Wow! Rebound Branson Begay, and a quick whistle to produce a jump ball. Nash Brewer alertly got hands on the ball, and the official, he gave him that jump ball just like that. Mason Bigos, by the way, checks out of the game. Here we go. Yeah, that was a good call by the official. Inbound Hadley Dazen, shot from the corner, no good. Caleb Mink on the Yellow Jacket rebound. Wow, these teams, nobody wants it offensively in the fourth quarter yet. Bonito struggles as he drove in and fumbled the ball around a little bit. Jackets got it back. You got 5:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. Begay comes off the ball screen, off to Bonito, drive, and somehow he is able to float across the paint, get one up against the taller defenders. Bonito puts his team back in front by 3. It's 49-46. 5:35 remaining in regulation. Jackets fighting for their lives, and it's tied. Nash Brewer! Brewer's had a great game shooting. His fourth 3 is good, and he leads. Well, he doesn't lead the scoring. Cameron Wallenstein's got 13, but Brewer's got 12 in the game. Preston Power has 11 for the Cougars. All 3 of those guys are on the floor right now for Show Low. Branson Begay into the paint. And he was trying to kick it to Danford for 3. And Elijah just wasn't open enough to shoot it. Mink outside, Trevor Byers. That is blocked. Shot blocked by Wallenstein, but he also committed a foul. I believe that's going to be 3 shots for Byers. We'll see what kind of foul shooter he is. It is 3 shots. Wallenstein's very first foul of the game. Second team foul on Show Low in the fourth quarter. As our production crew gives you a look at the foul committed by Wallenstein. That's a free throw good. Byers breaks the tie, and that puts his team in front by 2. And they'll get one more right here. The Yellow Jackets have all 5 of their timeouts remaining. They do miss that third free throw. But it's Blue Ridge 51, Show Low 49 in the boys game. 4:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. On the angle left side is Nash Brewer to Hadley Dazen, right angle. And now a lob underneath. And a touch pass back outside from Wallenstein. 3 for Brewer, and he just a little bit off the mark. And Caleb Mink clears it out. A Blue Ridge rebound with 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 51-49, Blue Ridge with the ball. Again, the Yellow Jackets have all 5 of their timeouts. They haven't called one yet. Show Low's called 2 timeouts. Arilana Cruz traveled. Traveled after pulling the pass in on the right angle and gave it back to Show Low, the Cougars, to come on down and try to tie it. Nash Brewer wasn't looking for the pass. It hit him. It's a pretty good pass. Hit him, and he was able to gather it in after not seeing it at all until it hit him. Hadley Dazen, the fadeaway on the baseline right side, ties the game for Show Low. Good-looking shot for Dazen, his first points. 51-51. Show Low hosting Blue Ridge. Show Low ranked number 15. They do not want to drop outside the top 16. Right now at 15, they get a home playoff game in the first round. Jump shot from the elbow, no good for Jason Benito. But he was fouled, and it was Thomas Ellsworth that got to him. No, it was Dazen. Sorry, Dazen committed the foul. First of the game on Dazen. Remember that in this final 3:30 of the game, Preston Power has 4 fouls. Cannot get the 5th. Dazen will check out of the game. Mason Bigos comes in for Show Low. And both foul shots completed by Benito. 53-51. Blue Ridge pulls back in front. Bigos to try to get the lead with the 3, and he does. He banks it from the corner. He'll take it. Bigos has his 3rd 3 of the game. These two teams have shot and made a ton of threes. There's another one. Arilana Cruz connects and puts Blue Ridge back in front, 56-54. Trading leads here in this fourth quarter. Entry pass stolen by Branson Begay, trying to find Show Low, trying to get it to Preston Power underneath. Branson took it away. Benito trying the baseline. Nope, gonna have to get it out of there. Dribbles back outside. Cruz, Dazen for 3. He's been hot. Couldn't make that one, and Benito commits a foul. Yeah, Jason, I think, tried to sort of pull up at the end of it. You know, the contact was coming. He couldn't, and he commits his 4th foul now, and that's a big storyline because certainly the Yellow Jackets don't want to lose Jason. They need him on the floor. Show Low needs Preston on the floor. And you know what? The Yellow Jackets will call their first timeout of the game. And we'll take one as well. Take one here in the fourth quarter with 2:33 remaining in regulation, everybody. Our score, Blue Ridge 56, Show Low 54. What a game! Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Whoa! Did you see Cellular One's affordable connectivity plan now comes with a 100 gigabyte hotspot?
We can stream for days.
Yes, that's right. The Cellular One ACP plan now includes 100 gigabytes of LTE data. Use it as a hotspot.
Whoa! Did you see Cellular One's affordable connectivity plan now comes with a 100 gigabyte hotspot?
We can stream for days.
Yes, that's right. The Cellular One ACP plan now includes 100 gigabytes of LTE data. Use it as a hotspot every month in addition to unlimited data on your smartphone. Tribal land residents on government assistance programs can access the free ACP plan, including those enrolled in WIC, SNAP, Lifeline, Pell Grants, and Medicaid. Get your free ACP plan at any Cellular One store today. ACP is a government benefit program and customers must qualify. Some restrictions apply. Limited time only, non-transferable. Limited to 1 line per household.
(56-54), Blue Ridge in front of Show Low as they get set to go to defense after Coach Elkins calls the first Blue Ridge timeout spent in the game. So they've got a full complement, really. 4 timeouts in this final 2.5 minutes. We'll see if they decide to use them all up. close out the game. Kobzowitz on the floor for Show Low. Ellsworth in the corner right side. Big O's. Some ball handlers out there on the floor right now for the Cougars. Ellsworth right side. Big O's. 13 on the shot clock. Playing catch over on the right side. And finally Ellsworth for three. It's no good. Rebound. Blue Ridge tied up by Preston Power. Bonito got it, and Power tied him up and reversed the arrow. So the Yellow Jackets have the ball, but that's a big reversal. And a good job by Power not to get that fifth foul on that. A minute 50 remaining in regulation. Branson Begay drives. Great move. He got conked in the head, he said, but he didn't get a foul out of it. And now it's the Cougars again. Try to tie it with a two or take the lead with a three like this one here. Nope, that's going to bounce off. No good by Wallenstein. Begay with the Yellow Jacket rebound up the floor. And he'll send it back outside. Thought the better of it as he was about 8 feet away and he was trying to work for a shot against the defenders. He did a good job to get a little head fake there. Got the first defender off his feet, but some help defense, and he decided to take their time. We've got 10 seconds on the Yellow Jacket shot clock. Pull-up jumper for three, and that is good for Jason Bonito. This is crazy how many threes are going in for these teams. I don't know what the record is for combined threes, but this is probably the most I've seen in a very long time. And down low it goes to Preston Power. Power powers up, and a good shot for the Cougars. We've got 38 seconds left and a three-point Yellow Jacket lead, 59-56. See if they foul here anytime soon. They got a foul. There's only 3 team fouls. Show Low's got a foul. They've got to get a foul. Big O's finally does. They lost a lot of time just now. And see, Blue is going to inbound it. And then another quick foul, or as quick as they can get it. Show Low lost, I don't know, between 10 and 15 seconds right there, not fouling when they should have. That could be devastating. Big O's second foul. Show Low's going to foul real quick if they can on the inbound. How about the play by Nash Brewer? Steals it to Ellsworth for the basket. And a timeout for Show Low off the make with 16 seconds remaining. That was an unbelievable play by Nash Brewer. Let me describe it again as we give the points to Ellsworth and make it a 1-point game. Nash came across and defended the inbound pass to Begay. He tipped it away toward the Show Low baseline. He raced after it, and before it went out, he saved it back to Ellsworth, who made the shot. Watch this. That was an amazing play. Tip it, and then chase it down. What an athletic maneuver by Nash. And Ellsworth finishes it with the basket. And now 16 seconds remaining. Show Low called a timeout. They've got 2 left. Blue Ridge has 4 timeouts remaining. And you know that Show Low has got to foul. They've just got to get a quick foul. When they do, it will be 2 shots. 2 shots for Blue Ridge. And a chance to make it a 3-point game. Now, on the other hand, as athletic as some of these Show Low kids are, including Nash, there's no guarantee that it won't get stolen. Blue Ridge's got to take care of the basketball right here. And they've got to get a clean inbound and get to the foul line. We'll see how this works out. Wow, what a game, what a finish. 16.2 seconds left. Inbound to Jason Bonito. Quickly fouled by Thomas Ellsworth. Bonito, trusty foul shooter, is going to head to the line for the Yellow Jackets and try and make this a 3-point game. Now, then, if you're the Yellow Jackets, if you get the free throws and make it a 3-point game, then you have to drop back, set up a perimeter, make them shoot a 3, because that's what Show Low's got to do. They've got to shoot a 3. And you let them have a 3. You don't foul on that. We'll see if all that comes to fruition. We'll see who gets the better of the other team in this final go here. Hey, how about that? A miss. It's a 2-point game. Show Low can win with the 3. Up the floor, timeout called with exactly 10 seconds left. And the Cougars are going to have a sideline inbound pass in just a moment. Blue Ridge 60, Show Low 58. This place will erupt if the Cougars can hit a 3 to win this game. So what do? What's the book say? The book says that you go for the tie at home and the win on the road. And for Show Low then, if you go by the book, you try to work it inside, get it into, well, who else, right? Preston Power to try and win it. I'm going to try to tie it in the paint. However, I mean, Nash Brewer's shooting the ball lights out. He's got 4 threes in the game. Mason Bigos has 3 threes. One of those 2 guys maybe to shoot a 3. So Show Low's got 8 3-point makes in the game. Thomas Ellsworth has the other 3. The Yellow Jackets have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 threes. 18 3-point baskets made between these teams in the game. 10.9 seconds. They put almost a full 1 more second on the clock. Ellsworth takes the inbound pass from Power. 7 seconds. Nash Brewer, Wallenstein for 3 to win the game. It's going to rim off, no good. The Yellow Jackets with the rebound. The game is over, and Blue Ridge gets the upset at Show Low, and the Yellow Jacket playoff hopes remain alive. What a game tonight. We are going to speak to a couple of those Yellow Jacket players. The Sports Zone players of the game. We'll have 2 of them tonight. Jason Bonito led the scoring with 19, hit a big 3 down the stretch in the 4th quarter. And his teammate Elijah Danford, we'll talk to him as well. He hit 6 threes in the game for 18 points. Again, Bonito with 19. Those are your Sports Zone players of the game in this one. We'll talk to them and head coach Kirby Elkins. The Yellow Jackets, this win alone might get them inside the top 24, but I don't know when the AIA will release new rankings. I don't know that they'll do it before next week. Hey man, what a finish. On the road at Show Low in this hostile environment for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. We're going to talk to our Sports Zone players of the game. Let's grab one of these guys here right now. Come on in a little bit. Let me get this set. There we go. Final score in this amazing 3A East finish at Show Low High School tonight, everybody. Final score 60-58. The Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets have defeated the Show Low Cougars in the boys varsity game. We'll talk to one of our Sports Zone players of the game in this one. He had a monster game, hitting those threes for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Elijah Danford joins us now. Elijah, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, man.
Elijah, you had it, man. You were feeling it tonight, weren't you?
It's one of those days, man.
One of those days when it all goes in. Your team made 10 threes in the game, and you had 6 of them. It's a pretty good night. Pretty good night. More importantly, how does it feel to beat the Show Low Cougars in this one?
And it feels good, especially losing to them before at home. Definitely felt good to win it here.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And the other part, of course, is you're playing for your playoff lives right here. I mean, will you get into the playoffs? We don't know, but you needed this win, didn't you?
Yes, for sure. Now we need to go get a win on Thursday against Snowflake.
Tell me about the energy of the team tonight. You guys came out and you were playing well from the beginning. This Cougar team can really get on you in a hurry, right? They buried opponents early in many of their games, but you guys didn't let that happen. Tell me about the energy the team brought to the game.
Yes, sir. It's just the stuff that coach says in the locker room, coming out here and playing, just playing as a team finally, and yeah, we got J-Bo and.
Feels good, doesn't it? Well, listen, man, you shot the ball lights out tonight. You were amazing, and you get one of these.
Boom.
How do you like that? Show it to the friends and fam. Be all
yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Elijah, great job tonight. Congratulations on the win.
All right.
Elijah Danford is one of the Sports Zone's players of the game tonight. 6 threes for that guy, 18 points tonight. And boy, his team needed them, I tell you. They absolutely needed to hit the shots they did. Let's talk to his co-player of the game now. Let's bring that microphone right up there. Let's talk to Jason Bonito. Jason, how you doing, man? Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Boy, that was a big game. Big win for you guys. How does that feel?
Feels good. We need it.
How does it feel to beat this? And that's a quality Show Low team. That's a really good team. How does it feel to get a win over a team like that here at their place?
Feels good because we've been in a slump for the past couple of 3 games, and we haven't really been finding our rhythm. So it's good to get back on track to this win.
When I see where you guys are in the region, it shocks me, Jason, because you guys have so much talent. And what do you think is missing? What's that missing component that you guys need to play night in, night out like you did tonight?
Honestly, just being consistent. Really, just being consistent and keep pushing the ball and knocking down shots.
You guys hit 10 threes in the game, 10 3-pointers, and your man over there, Elijah, hit 6 of them. Tell me, what was that like when he was out there just knocking him down left and right?
It was crazy seeing him just keep feeding him. He wasn't missing him, so just keep giving him the ball.
What kind of worries did you have when you picked up your 4th personal foul?
Honestly, just reaching, because that's one of my a bad habit I have. So
yeah. But you stayed out on the floor, and you know what? So did Preston Power. He stayed on the floor with his 4 fouls late in the game. The main thing is this: you got to win, and you got to win against Show Low's best. That's got to make you feel good and give you confidence as you battle and try to stay in that playoff hunt. Yeah,
yes, sir.
Confidence?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Listen, we'll give you some swag right there.
Thank you.
Great job today. 19 points for you in the game, my man, to lead the way scoring, and you get yourself that beautiful T-shirt. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, what a win for the Show Low Cougars. There's Jason Bonito, one of our 2 Sports Zone players of the game in this one, along with Elijah Danford. The Sports Zone player of the game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. What a win. Final score 60-58. Blue Ridge beats the Show Low Cougars. And in a moment, we'll talk to the head coach, Kirby Elkins, for the Yellow Jackets when he gets a chance to step on over, and we'll find out what Coach has to say about this one today. Final score in this varsity boys showdown between the Show Low Cougars and the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Well, Blue Ridge gets the win at Show Low, 60-58. The final in this one. Blue Ridge fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive. And we'll talk to the victorious head coach in this one. Kirby Elkins joins us. Coach Elkins, congratulations.
Thanks, man. Crazy game, man. Always crazy against Show Low.
Crazy. And you came into the game, your team ranked number 27, and you beat a pretty highly ranked team there, number 15. That's going to help you somehow in the way the algorithm works. And you guys are just fighting to play. Every game right now is a playoff game for you, isn't it?
100%, man. Win or go home. That's really what it is. It's what we've been preaching all week. And I think, too, it's tough where we're at because a lot of these region games, and nothing to take away from all these teams. Man, our region is stacked, man, 1 through 5. And, we're up in a lot of leads going to the 4th. We've just had trouble closing games, and that's been the biggest thing all season. So it's good to get a big win this way. And, man, that's a heck of a team. Bunch of great players on that team, well coached, and we're happy where we're at. But again, win or go home. That's our mentality right now.
It is a really fun game down the stretch. In that 4th quarter, you guys trading shots out there.
Crazy.
You guys hit 10 threes. They hit 8 threes. Yeah. Your guys were on fire, especially Elijah.
Kid's a killer, man.
6 threes?
Yep, 6 threes. Sophomore. He loves these too. He always tells him, Coach, at the end of the game, I want the ball. And just how could you? You can't coach that. You either have the mentality or you don't. You give them the ball and hey, good things happen. But
yeah, you
also have a guy like Jason Bonito, Branson McGay creating own shots and just playing real team ball. I think, too, that's the biggest thing we've gotten away from these past few games is getting good opportunities, but we're just not sharing the ball. Tonight I thought we really shared the ball and you put it in the hands of Elijah, good things happen.
How do you manage when you're playing a team that has a front line like they do, and they've got Preston Power and Cameron Wallenstein? He came down in the low blocks a lot. They've got that size, and yet you guys, with your smaller guy, you were able to get it done, huh?
Yeah, I mean, and you bring up those two. Nash had a great game as well, but Preston and Cameron, look, great players make plays. You just got to make it tough, right? I thought we tried to just make everything for Preston. Yeah, he's going to score, guys. You got to weather that storm, but make it tough, right? Preston, Cameron at the end of the game, I'm joking around. That's the last guy I want shooting a wide open 3 right there, and it's online. And just a good way to win, but limiting him, right? He went to the high post. We're not going to really front there because we know it's kind of a dump down, but we're going to front Preston at the blocks, right? And just try to make it tough. If he catches it over you, makes a play, that's what great players do, but just make it tough. That was our biggest thing. Make it tough for both of them.
Coach, you get a win over Winslow, and I got to believe that puts you in the playoffs.
We got Snowflake, actually. I think Show Low, yeah. Sure.
Pardon me on that. Show Low's win. Yes, you got, and I think that win would put you in the playoffs. How do you feel like you match up with the Lobos?
Yeah, again, man, tough front for them too, and their guards are tough. I think we match up well, though. I think when you play us, when we share the ball and we play unselfish, it's hard to guard Jason when he's moving the ball around and then gets good looks. It's hard to guard Elijah. So I think we match up well guard play. Now they got a big, Asher, he's a heck of a player, and they got a few guys, Ty, I think is his name, Ty Boone, and they got a great few people, so we just got to make it tough, man. That's the biggest thing on defense. Make it
Coach,
tough.
You guys made it really entertaining for us. This was just a fun game.
You guys have had some crazy games here too, man.
Well, we like it.
Yeah.
We keep it going, okay?
For sure.
All right, and we might see you down the road in the playoffs, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Appreciate it, Floyd. Thank you.
Kirby Elkins right there, head coach of Blue Ridge. And the final here, Blue Ridge beats Show Low in the boys varsity game 60-58. What a win for the Yellow Jackets. We congratulate them. The Sports Zone, this Sports Zone broadcast of Northland Basketball, brought to you by the Sports Zone right here at Hatch Toyota Arena. Well, here's what's up next for us at the Sports Zone. We have to take tomorrow off. We know that there are going to be games played. We have to take it off because we've got a monster 3 days coming up, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, at Window Rock in the 3A North Region Tournament. That's where we're going to be next. Lots of action. 6 games on Thursday, and we got to somehow figure out a way to broadcast all of those for you. And we also have action on Friday and Saturday, championship games on Saturday in the 3A North Region, and we'll be there for all of that. Hey, I want to thank the good people at Show Low High School, the athletic director, Scott Hoffmeyer, the administration, all the people. That'll do it for our regular season coverage of Cougar basketball. And we do expect to see you maybe at least once in the playoffs as well back here at the Hatch Toyota Arena. Thanks to our production team, Derek Simmons, our producer, our technical director, Dustin Simmons, and shooting camera tonight, Sean Ovestad. For the entire crew, I'm Floyd Simmons. Thanking you for joining us, and God bless you, everybody. And we will see you again real soon in 2 days. 2 days, Thursday, from Window Rock in the 3A North Region Tournament for our next broadcast of Northland Basketball. Until then, good night, everybody, from Show Low High School.